The all-electric home has saved us in its first year of operation about $4,000. Now that we've got the electric car, we're saving another $3,500. So the energy saving by the solar and battery system is now earning us over 13%. And they're very conservative numbers.
Hey Paul, I know that you absolutely love a story, but you also love hearing about anything new and different that people are doing. And one of the hot topics at the moment is electrification and how we can do it within our normal life, day to day. One of the things that we can do is when we're building a house, we can have a look at how we can actually incorporate that into the build and also around solar passive design, so that you have lower energy use overall across the year as well. So I really wanted to bring you up to Bright in the most beautiful patch of northeast Victoria and introduce you to an amazing customer of ours, Dennis, who will take you on the wildest of trips, and you will learn so much, and our viewers will absolutely love it as well. This is how people can then see how it is possible to build electrification into their daily life and into their new builds of their homes, where their running costs are then lower.
Can't wait to see what Dennis has done with this place. Let's go.
Dennis!
Hi Bobby, welcome.
How you going?
Good. Great to see you.
This is Paul,
Hi Paul,
G'day,
how
Dennis.
are you?
who I've brought up to introduce you, and he can hear all about what you've done with your amazing house and your amazing build and the electrification journey that you're on.
Absolutely. We'd love to share it with you.
Thanks for having us.
Pleasure. Hi, I'm Dennis Lambert and I'm living in Bright in northeastern Victoria, and I'm an active member of Sustainable Upper Ovens and really enjoy being involved in trying to help people with electrification of their homes and looking at ways that we can help electrify our whole community. Main thing I would go and say about electrification is you and I can put solar on our homes, run our home and reduce our carbon footprint massively. Then looking at energy efficient appliances as we go forward, and that means electric vehicles as well, and moving into those as fast as we can go there. And that's it. And it makes economic sense to do it.
What does it feel like in here when it's 42 degrees outside?
The temperature of the house varies summer or winter to summer, 18 degrees to 25.
Okay. So it really does feel the same
It's
in
going to
here
stay the same
on a stinking hot day
day.
or a freezing cold day.
And it's going to be the same in every single room in the house. They're all the same temperature. So the key thing with a passive home is the orientation of it. It's got to face north. We have no windows that get direct sun on them in the summertime.
Right.
Except very, very late in the afternoon, 2 small windows on our bathrooms, but they have no impact. Heavily insulated. This house is triple glazed, and it's airtight. And so you get no breezes, and so it's got to have its own heat exchange ventilation system. That is bringing air in, that is going through these 2 filters here and filtering out the dust. It then goes down here, it grabs the heat that's been put into the plate, comes up through here and around to the house.
What are we looking at on that screen there, Dennis?
So
Explain
what we're
that.
looking at on the screen is this is the timber here, right? The little blue line here is the crack in the door. And if we come over here, you'll see that this is cooler than the timber, right? Now, if we open the door, my hand getting in the road, and we can start to see the red out there is the red, the paving that's being heated by the sun outside.
Yeah.
But what we haven't got is any flickering or moving here. If we had movement, that would show air was coming in or going out of the building. And because the door's partially unlocked, it's showing a little bit of change in colour. Relock it and the seal is there, and basically we've got no movement of any air. You know, when we live in a standard home in Australia, it's got around about 20 air changes per hour, and that means that you're spending half your time or most of your time trying to heat up the atmosphere, not the house, or cool it, because you've got so many leaks or drafts, and a draft is just a breeze you can't control. It runs 18 to 25 degrees, 365 days of the year, without basically any assistance. And we've got split system air conditioners, 2 small ones, and we can use those to adjust the temperature. And then of course it's just paying for itself. The amount of money that it is saving us each year, 7.5, 8 grand today. You know, this is fantastic. Yeah, you can save this sort of money. And now that we've got the electric car, you know, this is just a dream. You're going everywhere and it's not costing you anything. My granddaughter gets from 3.5 to 10, and she turns around and says, "Dan and Nana, what have you been doing about climate change?" We'll be able to show her those numbers. And we can't do any more on this block than we're doing now. It feels fantastic. We can do it.
Wasn't it fantastic? Dennis is a wealth of knowledge.
He's pretty keen to share it too.
That's right. He's an incredibly passionate man. And I think his biggest passion is actually sharing all his knowledge and experience with people. So this is just an example of what can be done. Nobody's expecting everybody to be able to go out and do this or do it straight away, but it's just having those thought processes starting to happen that we start to see, which is fabulous. That's all we want, people to start thinking about it. How can we do life easier? How can we make it better?